Good evening, this is Jupiter Exile, and we are back at it again. Still working on Sister Maria of the Clocktower. Not Sister Maria, Lady Maria of the Astral Clocktower. Oh boy. First things first, I need to get more blood vials. Looks like I used the last of my lightning paper. I think I have like 5 more in storage. I'm not going to take it out yet though. That was very rude of you. Okay, one down. Okay, that's it for those guys. Alright, no healing yet, because we don't have any any vials. Yeah, we used them down to the last night. So we're getting pretty frustrated with the boss, but we're also pretty close to a win at some time soon. So hopefully we can just get in that last bit of damage and make it work. There's some blood vials. Pop one of them now. Make me marginally more safe. Come on. Don't you jump back on me. You know what? I think I'm seeing that that sound getting picked up on the mic if I'm not talking. That might be a little troublesome if there's some kind of distortion coming through with that. Well, thankfully I only have to do a bit of pig fighting about once an hour in order to do this boss fight. Give me a break. There we go, and that'll finish that off. So I hope everybody had an okay day coming back to work, or if you're already on vacation, I hope everybody's having a good vacation. I was still at work for today, definitely for tomorrow as well. I mean, I'm at work for most of this week, but I'm going to be phoning it in pretty hard after Tuesday. I have to do some serious work tomorrow. And unfortunately, I have to start off the day by going out to make sure that my tires are okay. They were looking a bit flat when I got home the other day, and I'm not sure if it's the weather, just kind of compressing all the air that was in them, or if there's genuinely a problem. So I'll be filling it up early in the day. I'll take the metro into the office, and then I'll find out later if it's actually okay or not. Got a lot of things to do in the office. I need to ship out some stuff, reorganize some things. It's gonna be pretty bothersome. Speaking of bothersome, let's get back to fighting Lady Maria. I'm gonna top off my coffee before I get too into it. So I'm going to try and fight her for a couple of hours, then take a dinner break. And if I beat her, I might change gears, or if I get very, very frustrated, but mostly we're just going to try to keep at it. Here we go. Nope, I dodged too early. With that angle, it was just difficult for me to, like, tell what exactly she was doing, so... Got a little nervous first time coming back to it. Well, there's 2 out of about 70 blood vials. First phase went well. I was actually doing alright for the second phase. I had a good transition. Yeah, I think 6 hits during the transition is pretty good. That's about what I'm trying to do. There we go. Nope. Went a little too hard on that. If I went for 1 hit and then time to dodge, that would have been okay. You can come out of the corner anytime. Punked. Yeah, I know you want to transition. Dang it. I hit both the attack and the dodge buttons between that follow-up, but I couldn't get the dodge out in time. Well, first couple of attempts are looking pretty good. Just gotta have my nerve on hand for when she's doing those charged attacks. I am using quite a few blood vials, but I think that's just the nature of the beast. Okay. I didn't get the dodge out in time. I don't want to deal with the phase 2 after that transition. Double dodge away while I'm healing. I just wanted to get a running R2 into a dodge, but couldn't get there. I think I needed to use the R2 from further out. I don't have a great understanding of the range of the running R2. But it's definitely a good attack to have in my repertoire here, especially for punishing the slam. There's a critical. Dang it. When did she go trick? Was it just there? I didn't notice that she had her, I didn't notice, no, that's right, it was right. It was one combo before that she started up trick stance. That was the last combo I punished. Yeah, because that short stab is really dangerous in trick mode. And we're fully recovered. I'll take only 3 so that I can heal and be ready to go in. Yeah, if I'm starting up on her in the corner, I want to try to get a hit stun set up, so that I can get off 2 combos and try to turn her being in the corner to my advantage, because she's in the corner all the time for her transitions. She likes to do a double backstep before the phase transfer, so I'm very often starting up these phase 2 and phase 3 with the boss in the corner. I'm trying to make use of that, because if I follow a dodge and get in about 3 hits, she'll stagger out of an attack, and I can kind of get a free string going. That was me not being able to look at her, caused me problems there. So range is just enormous. And she just got me by prepping an attack off camera. Her attack startups are also silent, which is really lame. Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty standard for humanoid opponents. They have silent startups. Most monsters and creatures have some kind of audio before they start doing something. but even fights against like some of the knight characters, they have kind of an exertion noise before they start doing their bigger attacks. Same thing as before, just with like a weird bad dodge. I got robbed on that dodge. Utterly nasty hitboxes. Yeah, so today ordinarily would not have been a very busy day with how close we are to the holiday. I've had some project closeouts though, so it's kept me occupied. Closing out accounts for some departed employees. Okay, that put me in just the wrong spot. It put me in the wrong spot because I took the step back to get the blood pool, which is just like habit. I just hate looking at the blood pool on the floor. It's very distracting. That's one of the things I would like to see modded into these games, is the option to not have a blood pool on the floor if there are no blood echoes or no souls in that pool. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of dodge space with that one. For a bad dodge like that on the slam, dodging twice immediately can sometimes get me out of it, but it's pretty inconsistent. But I got hit by the attack itself, and then like again by the delayed hitbox, which is what caused the kill. Because I didn't get the direct hitbox. I think that's something weird. Like a splash and then a lingering hit. I don't know, man. It's weird stuff. Trick mode, alright. That was very strange hitboxing on those two things that hit me but didn't kill me. I was like starting this, that slash started behind her, and then she followed it up with a whirlwind cut, which always gets me, all the time. So I need to dodge like perpendicular to her facing to actually avoid the whirlwind cut. And that's a weird position to try and build a habit around. Also, we're like dancing around in a frenzy. It's not always obvious to me which direction is perpendicular to the boss. Okay. I have not gotten her to phase 2 for a bit. Actually, I got her to phase 2 2 fights ago. I just didn't have a good phase 2. I haven't had a good phase 2 for a while. Stamina didn't come back, so we take the visceral. Oh, he's too close. Healthy again. Took a splash. Fully recover there, instead of taking the punish that I could have gotten. Nonsense range. So many of the things that she does only affords me enough like opening to get one hit. If she doesn't choose to do at least a couple of charged attacks, because a charge attack gets me like 3 hits. Anything else she does is like 1, I'm lucky to get 2 before she dodges out. So it's just a really frustratingly long couple of phases. Especially compared to the pace of the first phase. Alright, reset. Oh, come on. I didn't get to dodge on that one? It's because I'm trying to hit dodge with a stupid half finger. If I could get a full dodge while locked on, I'd just fight her locked on. But I need the full dodge to be there. And I'm really getting caught out having to readjust the camera for her long-range nonsense. Ah, come on. I'm annoyed that I got clipped by her weapon transition there. Like, not... That isn't what killed me. It happened a bit ago, but... I don't like that attack. It's, like, just immediate. Take this so that I can get the heal off. Okay, whatever. Move on. What gives? I phase 3'd this like 3 times in a row yesterday. I wasn't doing anything crazy for those. Just bringing it all together. I think I was getting lucky on her using a lot of charge attacks in phase 2. Because I really need those attacks to come out for me to get a damage. It's too early. Come on. Well, that was tremendously fair. Yeah, theoretically I'm not allowed to dodge just because she dodges, because she can do a dodge into an immediate attack, and if I dodge in timing with her dodge, I'll just eat that attack. Oh, I accidentally jumped. Fine, wash. Bloodborne is Dark Souls 3 speed with Dark Souls 1 inputs. Whatever. I'm gonna retune a couple things, I think. Do I have that? Do I have that blood gem active that gives me more damage on broken targets? More damage on visceral attacks would not help. Right, I can't see the blood gems without going back to the hunter stream. I think I might just do a bit of something else for a little bit. Reduce stamina cost by 1%. What's that other thing? There was one of these. Is it a droplet gem? No? Okay. Fine strike. Attack versus open foes. That's what it was. So I would lose about 18 attack in exchange for plus 10% when I'm hitting her on the critical, I think. I think that's what's meant by open foe. So that in the context, I'm losing 7% attack in order to do a contextual 10%. I don't know about that. I guess I haven't been inside this dungeon yet, since I've only got the Chamber of the Seal. I haven't even like lit the first lamp in here. Might as well just go in here then for a bit. I just want to do anything else for a bit of time. Find some things. I'd really appreciate it if I could find some other blood gems that could help me change, or like runes that could help me change the way I'm playing at all. Yeah, I haven't even stepped inside here because I didn't have that lit. oozes. No, that's good. Tempering Damp Blood Gem. It's a triangle gem, unfortunately. Got a couple of guys over there. Got a couple of rats and a pickup. Go grab that pickup. Okay, we're going to check up. We've got the tunnel as well. Unfortunately, 3 hits for this variety. That area down there is probably the tunnel. Got one up there with a gun. There's another guy up there. One of the berserker types, right? Whoop. No, thank you. Poison. Okay, interesting. He's swinging a corpse at me. I'd like to get this open, please. Got him dead. So bullets. Odd Damp Blood-Tinned Gem. Okay. I don't know what the odd prefix is. I can check blood gems though, right? Oh, just flat add of blood attack. Interesting. If I wanted to try and make a play with the shotgun, that'd be pretty cool. And I'm going to drop down plunge on you. And we're going to try and grab a couple of items without dying. Oh, okay, that'll kill us. That's fine. There's nothing else really in that direction by the looks of things, so we're just going to take the forward path now to the main chamber. I think I had a slight gain of blood vials for that. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, anyway. This is the lower Hintertomb, so it's the last Hintertomb zone. There's no, like, super lower chalice, I don't think. Definitely got some raised floor panels to be on the lookout for. Some Ritual Blood 3, okay. That's good to have. Nothing coming in behind. Those are the like raider type guys, right? The angry boys. Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing for opening that door. So we're not going to explore that direction. We're encountering more packs of people that we can't, like, one combo out. So if it's not necessary to kill them, I'm going to try to make my way past them or just not deal with them. Just moving on to here. Nothing seems to be following. Something light in here. Something trying to shoot me. Probably from up high. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if that enemy can actually go up ladders or not. What do we have here? Wary of floor traps. Check for chests. Don't see anything of that sort. That was so rude. Both of these guys right at the doorway, and the guy leveling a gun from the other side. Wow. Wow. It seems like it's probably about the correct direction to be going, though. I wonder which of those doors are going to stay open. We've also got a smaller chest here. Okay. That was barely worth the time it took to open. This is the room where they were shooting at me. That's fine. Okay. So that's one area to check out, but I believe I had seen another door. Quicksilver bullets. And that's all that's in that hall there, so we're going back to the other way. Oh, you came back up. Finish him off. Where's the other doorway? There it is. Okay, so running straight across is a really nasty room. We don't need to fight those other guys over there. So I just want to lure out something. Yeah, you. Come on. Come on over here. Okay. I'd like for the guy with the fire axes to walk out. So that I don't have to worry about getting shot while I kill him. Very good. Now I should be able to run this guy down. Okay, eyes out on the room. Blood vials. Quicksilver. Unimportant stuff. Take a look over here. I would love for him to be off of that, so that I can just manipulate the switch without fighting him immediately. Okay. Okay. Alright, so their attack angle hits a bit behind them. That's fine. We got the door open, we can go fight the boss. We don't have to worry about these individual randos. Because the loot room after the boss is the most valuable thing in each of these areas, so we just need to make sure, go down and like get to the boss, fight the boss, and like the area after that, but before the elevator, is usually very valuable. Came out, we got a trap there. Or rather, the area after the unlock but before the boss is very valuable, so this offshoot will probably have a whole bunch of stuff that we really can't ignore. I hear dogs. I'm in an elevated spot. got spiders, apparently. A little bit of hit and fade. Take a quick look down to see if we can see anything. I did not. Grab this. We got a chest. Yeah, the pre-boss offshoot is usually just loaded up with chests. Ritual blood, blood vials, pebbles. Okay, I can hear a ghost. I'm not necessarily going to fight that ghost. This is some treasure room nonsense. Took out the ghost, took a lot of damage. That is okay. I need to be able to clear this room without too much hassle. So we've got one guy up over there. I think that's it for the room. He's one of these berserker dudes. Nice and violent. Okay, there are some other chests in here. Okay, yeah, we killed us in one swing. So we need to come back there and get the other chests that are on the right side. Let's see, that room was basically through the bit with the ghosts, and then some other stuff. Ritual Blood 3 is not even getting us the access to the Isis Chalice that we unlocked. Or the Lauren Chalice, I don't think. Yeah, so the Isis Chalice is Ritual Blood 5, Ailing Lauren is Ritual Blood 4. And we've got Lower Tumor that we've already opened. So a lot of this Ritual Blood that we're getting is not super useful. We need to get 4s and 5s so that we can access Ailing Lauren and Great Isis. Because there should be some pretty cool loot if we can actually survive those dungeons for a bit. Okay, and we hook a left. Up the stairs. We're gonna kill the spider first thing, so that it doesn't like get me by surprise again. I'm actually gonna check in this direction a bit, because I didn't take a look over here before. Okay, so it looks like this connects under here. Cool. So this is a better path for me. I'm pretty sure I can take this route without alerting... Whoa! Without alerting the ghost. I think I can actually loot this without worrying about that guy. I was wrong. Yeah. Yeah, those dudes will just berserk poise through my attacks. There's one chest left in that room. I don't have to worry about that chest. There's basically no chance that that chest is kind of a mandatory thing. It's possible it's a Ritual Blood 4, but I think this depth won't show us Ritual Blood 5, so I don't need to worry very much. Let's go fight the boss. Let's see what the boss is. A lot of the bosses for these are generic, especially because this is the first kind kind of level. It's a super brain sucker. Maybe a couple? Is it just one? It might just be one brain sucker boss. Problem is, brain suckers, very resistant to physical. We're probably going to have to come back to fight this guy with a lightning gem on our weapon. Yeah, this will take a long time if I can't get some kind of lightning weapon, lightning damage going. Upside, this dude's a mega chump. Just had to use a bit of a fire paper so that it didn't take all day. Another triangle tempering damp does not really matter. So I'm going to take the elevator, hit the lamp at the bottom of the elevator, and then we will, see, only 13,000? Wow, that guy was nothing. Like, I could go back and shop with that, but it's just not important. Now, as another upside, I did get a little bit of insight for encountering a boss down here. We can turn that into some consumables later. So in the event I do want more lightning paper, I can go back and grab some. Thick cold blood. Cold blood is always welcome. That is pretty unnerving. Bit of bone marrow ash. Okay, that's some useful stuff. I'm going to try taking this ladder up straight away. You can see some items in that other room, but there's a whole bunch of guys guarding it. So I don't know whether or not that's worth my time. Little Hemwick Charnel Witch. Okay, pop in through here. Is that the switch already? Nice. And we got a Ritual Blood 4. Oh, he had one more attack in that sequence. Oh well. We got the switch, so I think I'm just going to proceed forward. There's 16,000 blood echoes back with that guy, but and a couple offshoots that might get me more stuff if I work through that. Yeah, I get cold when I'm not fighting bosses. I'm gonna bundle up a little. There we go. Okay, we did get a Ritual Blood 4 on a random corpse there. That's pretty good. Well, I say random, but it's not actually random. Everything is predetermined for this set of Chalice dungeons. Very inconsiderate of you to be door stalking like that. Okay, so we got this bit. Oh, and we've got a bone giant just chilling. and firing cannonballs at nothing, I guess. Cursed Tempering Blood Gemstone. That's kind of what we're after, is a couple of cursed gemstones, if we can find them. We need them to be at a higher depth, though. That was only like a 3. We need at least a 5. Really looking for 4s and 5s if it's going to do anything meaningful. So I think this way would lead to that giant that I saw. Now it might be that there's something behind him that's worth doing or taking out. Yeah, because I came over this way. I already went up, and there's no door there, right? No, there is a door there. Okay. So let's check this out. Yeah, because this is not where I was a moment ago. Okay, so we've got 2 connections here. This leads to a bridge over the initial area. We've got a pebble and nothing. Cool. Wait a sec. Is that like a loot corpse or something? Can I pebble it down or like hit it with a throwing knife? Quite thrilling. Yeah. A little off kilter. Right, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so over here, what do we got? Well, loot first of all. Some Ritual Blood 3. And then down there we've got a nice big chest. I want this guy to come up the stairs so that I can just kind of run past him and get the loot. I could not get the loot. These dudes are pretty fast. Burning weapons, yo. They hit really, really hard. Yeah, some of these Chalice Dungeon enemies absolutely hit harder than bosses. Okay. I definitely want to get whatever's in that chest. Some of these big chests have important things like sometimes you find an actual chalice in these chests. Just going to go straight up here. Just going to blitz past him. Okay, we got the item from the chest. So now we're going to go fight the boss. 4 bloodshot eyeballs is a decent quantity. Sometimes we need those to create a chalice, but I don't know if we're going to actually need them to create any more chalices that we want to make. I think we've got enough. So that might just be blood echoes for us. We get a bit of a break on resources since we're not doing any root chalice dungeons. We're not going to bother with anything random. So we're going to go over here. It's possible that there's something else cool back over there if we take out Forgotten Madman. Oh, this is a PvP style fight. And he can one-shot us with a shotgun. Oh boy. Haha, alright. We're going to try this out a bit to see how much health he actually has. Because if he doesn't have too much health, this is maybe still doable. It's also possible that I can get something by taking out that big giant. Let me actually try the giant once or twice. See whether that guy has some razzmatazz. So the Cannoneer variant, as I recall, does have a close-up cannoning attack. And also that. There's definitely some attacks he's got that I'll have to be wary of. He doesn't have that much health compared to the damage I do. So probably need to do about 2 hits and then wait to see about dodging. And I can't be certain if this is a one-time spawn or not. Unlike Dark Souls, Bloodborne makes very little use of one-time spawns. Whereas, like, that's a staple in the Dark Souls series. Okay, he just cleaved through me. I'm trying to see about a stagger based on these leg pustules, but he may not have the same stagger mechanics as the boss variant, which is very troublesome. It's very reliant on breaking those guys to get in good attacks. All right, well, let's go play with the boss a bit and see what we can do about that. So I think like this boss might be a wall on the Chalice dungeon possibility. His health is not that high. Ah, okay. He can cast tentacles for another one shot. His health still isn't that high. If I can, let me try doing some visceral setups. So I can do a counter into a full charge attack, and that should like ruin his day. I get the feeling if I do that about 3 times, he might just die. My guess is he's got shotgun active when he's not in trick mode, and then when he's in trick mode, he has the tentacles. Okay, that was some real oddities about positioning in hitboxes. Like several of my attacks whiffed on him because his attacking hitbox crouched him low, and I was too close to land hits at the early part of my attack string. Whereas his weapons got some big old sweeps, so he won the sweepstakes. Okay, I did like one too many swing there and I got locked into an animation. It does seem like a lot of his attack animations, weirdly, my gunshots are going to miss him. Which is, I think, kind of a pistol problem, so I'm going to try switching to the shotgun. Dang it. Well, I had him down to half. In kind of a goofy way. Yeah, we can just kind of do slap, slap, shotgun, and that should work fairly well. Because the shotgun hit stun at point blank is actually pretty big. I'm going to try a run at him with some Bone Marrow Ash buffs. I'm not really planning on exploiting Bone Marrow Ash for upcoming bosses, so let's just throw a lot into this guy and see if I can just power him out really fast. Now I could also just as easily get one shot very quickly in this. Whew. That killed. He was too close. So putting on more Bone Marrow Ash was my downfall. Do not have a lot of time. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, shot trade is pretty junk. That's kind of how PvP fights work. You can't necessarily wait for them to do something and then reply, because their attacks are not necessarily openings at any point. In PvP, the first actor has some advantage. He got to dodge because I chose to use a Oh, he's got an extra guy? Come on. I need one of them to come at me. I need the injured one to come at me for a bit. Friggin' gank squad. Okay, I'm not going to put up with that right now, so we're just going to go back to... Oh, and they clap too. That's very unnecessary. No, I get it though. That is what it would take for that to be a challenging fight for somebody with actual character levels. Okay. I'm going to go back to what I was doing and keep making attempts on the boss we're working on. I didn't find any useful blood gems with this little distraction, but whatever. I'll keep the blunderbuss equipped. Maybe we'll shove our blunderbuss in the boss's face. Still have enough bloodstone chunks that I can take the blunderbuss up a level. There's really nothing else going on. Blood tinge scaling, additional blood attack. Almost everything I found in there was triangular. And the best cold blood I found wasn't even very valuable. Yeah. We'll go with the blood attack plus 12.4. That should actually be a pretty substantial amount of power for the Hunter Blunderbuss. It works better than a percentile modifier for the shotgun. And I'll go with some different Carol runes as well. Oh, and we can repair our primary weapon. Let's see if these little changes will be the good luck charm. Type of anesthetic that numbs the brain. Alright, here we go. Dang it. Why did I move into that? I misread the attack. And I was like being too patient with the dodge on it because I was thinking about it as the other attack. But yeah, the slam is really deadly. If I was a little closer, I might have been able to dodge behind her on it and be okay, but I'm still super wary of the overhead circle cuts. And I think by and large I've been rewarded for that wariness. Quite the dance to start the fight. I'll take a visceral here. very good phase transition. Yep, that'll do. It's very difficult for me to adjust to that attack when she uses it out of a dash. It's like dash dash. Guess what angle this is actually coming from now? Oh, fun. I also can't stagger out of it or counter it, I don't think. It might be possible to counter it at the last moment. Okay. We're low on blood vials, which I thought might actually be the case when I went back to do this after all that traipsing around. Not that I regret the change of pace, far from it. There we go. Yep, no good. I had a lousy transition, so I wasn't too concerned. Ideally, I want to be making the transition off of a backstab sequence, but I don't have a whole lot of control over that. Because to get into the backstab sequence, I have to tag her and get her to respond in a certain, and she has to happenstancedly respond in a certain way. It's not that I can get her to respond, it's that I just need her to do it. Oh, fun. Yeah, okay. She got moody. I seriously wonder if I can just, like, duplicate Blood Echoes off of, like, an item dupe trick or something, and then use that to just buy as many healing items as I want. I'm so tired of farming for blood vials, man. I only have to do it once an hour on the fight, but still, like, why? This should make for a good transition. Huh. That did weirdly little damage. Come on. The windows to damage her are so small. So I recognize there that the damage I'm inflicting to her with the backstabs, the payoff from the backstab is doing markedly more damage than the backstab itself. It's like 600 damage or 400 to 600 damage, followed by 1,000 damage hit. And that's part of why the later phases are feeling so long to me. It's because I'm not landing backstabs in those phases. And the backstab payoff is a tremendous component of my damage. See, that was like 400. I didn't get a damage number for that for some reason. Yeah, so that was like 900 damage there from the backstab payoff. Yeah, because all these other strings that I do, it's like maybe a 600 damage string. Or that's just like a 200 damage hit, as opposed to these possible like 1,000 damage payoffs if I get the punishes just right. That's big. Totally love the random whiff on the running R2. It's a ton of fun. Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal. That also only killed because of the phase 3 fire burn. That would not kill normally. I think this is the last attempt I can do before I need to restock. Also, the fire paper, I think, is adding very little damage. Yeah, alright. I actually need to restock now. Because if I have a bad early phase, I could wind up starved in the later phase, and it's no good. Yeah, those don't matter. I'm going to hold on to the extra, like 10% HP and the extra stamina as well, rather than changing those out. So I need to find out better means of hitting her with criticals in her later phases. because if I can get like if I can get like one lucky critical in her phase 3, I'll be on the cusp of victory. If I can get 2 criticals in her phase 3, I think she's dead. Maybe a little less for this run because I didn't change my runes back out. I'm quite tired of changing Carol runes. I also should probably find out at some point if there's if I can get a more powerful moon rune at in any way in the main game. I think to get one I'd have to do like a root dungeon to get it as a drop. Or something else crazy. Part of me is thinking I should remove the restriction on root chalice dungeons. I don't know. I think it's a good restriction. It's possible to get some pretty crazy stuff from those. I guess we're going to fight down this staircase. Let's just be done with it. Right, I don't have the air rune right now, so it doesn't matter whether or not I am getting the viscerals. The visceral's just a good lockdown to make sure I get the kill without a fuss. Yeah, even if you're right on top of them, they'll still start up with the bellow. Man, I'm forgetting what the rest of this game looks like. Seems to me that this game is all about this particular duel and eviscerating pigs. Yeah, I get about 15,000 fewer blood echoes when I'm not using the blood echo runes. If this game were on PC, I might have bought it in a heartbeat just to, like, mod my way past some of this stuff. I just want, like, replenishing blood vials, a little bit of a break on the cost of consumables, and I'd like for my stuff to auto-refill without me going back to the dream. I'd also like to be able to change runes without going back to the dream. One could argue that some of those are, like, changes that actually make you more powerful. I think that's all quality of life. Just the removal of tedium. Yeah, so we got about 20 fewer 20 fewer vials than previously. So this is the hour 40 mark. Let's see if we can get to 2 hours 40 minutes without burning through all these blood vials. Or maybe we could kill the boss. That'd be cool too. But yeah, I definitely need to figure out critical hit setups in phase 2 and 3. Part of me is wondering if I might be able to land a critical backstab even after a dodge on the charged attacks, because her recovery from them is very slow. Yeah, it's like 1,000 damage. That time it was only like 500. No idea. That works. Somewhat. Dang it. Wow, that hit all the way back there. And that's the closest I've gotten so far. All the way back there, jeez. I missed a couple things there. I was nervous about going into a charge after her stab, because if she did the follow-up and I was like in charge start, I would just die. So I'm not going to be going for a critical off of the stab. I'll be aiming to start it up after the slash. Oh, it unlocked me from her. Way to go, game. Don't take my side or anything. Yep. That was haphazard. Alright, whatever. Moving on. So, in terms of this run, I made the initial decision to go with the saw cleaver. I kind of wish I had chosen to do the saw axe instead. I thought the saw axe had like a strength requirement the waste of skin couldn't use, but that's not the case. I think it's usable by all default classes. Whoops, that's no good. And it would have made the run more unique. Mind you, it would have made almost every guide online non-applicable to the run. I don't see anybody doing BL4 with the axe. Whiff. Stay out of that. I definitely don't want to try to contest that while I have damage. That was too early, apparently. Yeah, just a smidge too early. So I think the first half of her health bar is probably something like 5 criticals. And it takes about 7 hits to do the damage I do in a critical string. Sort of. The backstab plus the critical itself is about 1,200, 1,300 damage, give or take. And per hit I'm doing about 200, so it's about 6 or 7 hits. Yeah, if she does the sword cross in that case, I'm not going to be able to hit her with the backstab. I want to make sure my next attack is critical. There we go. I was supposed to try for a backstab on that. Oh, I'm not dead. That's something. It's a seldomly used attack, but it checks out. Uh-oh. That's a bad phase transition into phase 3. Wee, go me. Where is she? Come on. Did her... Oh, yeah, her movement was technically on screen. I'm like, where am I supposed to go now? I'm just trying to get these rinky-dink one-off hits between death. I might have had an opportunity for a charge there, but I don't know. It's the extra stun on everything in Phase 3. Come on. It's so rude. This should be a good transition. Didn't think I could get the critical from that angle at all, but just went for the charge attack anyway. 3 lights is technically better in that. Right, that's not the stance I was thinking it was. Stay out so we can heal up. Yep. Panic rolls. When she does that, she's like behind me. I'm very likely to panic roll because there's so many other things she can do that'll just mess me up. And I have no idea like the angle and timing. So I have to adjust the camera and all the other stuff at the same time. So I should probably be locking onto her sometimes, but I can't stay locked onto her because I will get killed by some other nonsense if I'm locked into quick-stepping as a behavior. I need the distance from normal dodging. Yeah. Whenever that happens and like we do the dash past each other and I walk back in because I'm still like holding a control stick direction, that's just a wipe. We don't count those. Now, while I am between these, I'm going to heat up the oven and get myself some food ready. Let's see. This is 425. There we go. Easy stuff. Can only struggle with one thing at a time, and right now it's going to be Lady Maria. We're going to have a pretty lackluster transition here. Okay, here we go. Should have gone for the backstab on that. I hate her range so much. That hits. Jeez. I hate this so much. I could fight this gal for 10 hours, take a quiz on her ranges, and still get it wrong. No, that's tragic. Leave me alone. Come on. Please. I just got absolutely walked into a corner, and I'm like, what the heck do I even do here? And then she finally chooses to do a charge attack at that case. Okay. I needed to not miss the setup I got off of her stab. If I had gotten a critical there, I would have had her almost dead, if not dead. She has a very tiny back. I thought she might have been at the phase transition, so just trying to keep up with her to make sure I didn't have a screwy phase transition. It would be easier for me to tell if it was at 50%, but it's like just at 60% or so. I think it's at 60 and 30 that she does the transitions. Thereabouts. It's probably like 66 and 33 technically, or it might be 60 and 33. Who knows? It's a secret to everyone. There we go. Not quite. Ah, dang it. That is the most cooperative she's ever been with me. Like, directly one after another into charge attacks. So I'm definitely having trouble hitting the charge coming out of her stab, because of the degree to which it lunges her forward. It's a mix of not knowing where her back is or is going to be, and the charge attack pivot being pretty weird. So if I charge and is the charge pivot actually perfect? I guess it probably is. It's just whatever analog direction I'm holding, that's the direction the attack is going to go in. The attack itself has a curvature. That'll kill. I was too caught up in my own weird experimentation. Yeah, so the peculiarity comes from the fact that I sometimes need to actually attack at an angle relative to the boss, because my positioning relative to the boss's back is very weird. Hmm. Oh, wow. You buffered that? How long ago did I hit that button? I buffered that all the way from the floor. Wow. Let me put this in the oven. There it goes. Oh, I set down the controller somewhere. Where did I put down the controller? Oh, great. Let's see. It's not on the couch. Is it in my chair? It's in my chair. It's just in my chair. Whoop. Yeah. There we go. Back to the combat. That's a really hard angle to hit. That's an awful transition. Take the Visceral for the rally. I was not in position for the backstab, so we just took regular attacks. That was exceedingly rude. Fully topped off, please. Wow, I was too slow, I didn't get killed, and then the follow-up happened. That was one thing after another there. Did I do anything weird with that? Why do I smell? It's a little smoky smelling. Is that just something on the bottom of my stove? That's gotta be. Something stuck to the pan or on the bottom of the stove. Just one more thing to worry about while I fight for my life. Yeah. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. Part of me wants to try the rock weapon, just hit people in the face with the rock. It's a rock with finger holes. Like, how did that weapon even swing? It's actually reasonably fast for what it is. Takes up a good bit of stamina, though. Gut punch. That should be for transition. Use a trick attack there. I did the wrong thing there, and then I realized too late that I was doing the wrong thing. Like, I started to move in for like, okay, charge attack. Like, oh wait, slam. In that case, I should try to invuln dodge through the slam if I've already screwed up. Which will have a very mediocre success rate because it's a very persistent long attack. But I might not die. Oh wow. It hasn't even been a half an hour and I'm already down to my last 20 blood vials. I can't hit that with the from that distance. That won't work. Oh my god. Can I move? There we go. At some point there, I'm like, well, this is a sloppy phase transition, so let me just go. I'll just go all out. We'll either make it worthwhile or fall down. Come on. The thing is, like, taking that hit puts me in such a catch-22, because I can either dodge towards her or, like, try to dodge through the cut, but she's adjusting to my angles while I'm trying to figure that out. So if I dodge out, she could adjust to my dodge out and hit me anyway, because it's just a huge attack. If she didn't clip me with the earlier piece, then I could try to dodge to get clipped by the finisher, and if it's only clipping me, it might not kill me. It's some kind of gargantuan monster attack with like 4 hitboxes or something. No, it just has it has 2 hitboxes. She's got both swords doing stuff. All right. Be taking a food break soon. I'm gonna put Beast Blood back on the bar. Let's take a visceral there. Still got scorched. Dang it. You're kidding me. Why does the running R2 have such a weird hitbox? Come on. She's finally doing that for once. Didn't even have the courtesy to give me 1 attack off of it. She's dead! Oh boy. I finally got her. She's finally dead. and I had to use, and it was in a fight where I actually used a Beast Blood pellet too, and she's dead. She's dead now. She's dead. No more. No more of that. Okay. I'm gonna return to the Hunter's Dream, and I'm gonna buy blood vials, and then I'm gonna cram an entire pizza into my mouth straight out of the oven. And when the palate of my mouth is no more, I will consider playing some more Bloodborne. I might give it a bit, maybe. I'll have this up on YouTube pretty soon. She's dead. I don't have to fight that boss ever again for as long as I live if I don't want to. She's dead. She's dead. And next is the Orphan of Kos, which is even harder, I think. People seem to say so. Alright. This has been Jupiter Exile. Y'all have a fantastic night and a wonderful holiday. I hope we wander again soon.